Welcome back to another video, guys. In this video we are fighting Fulmina. In this video we more or less just jump back to some previous teams we used before. We use a Saria cleave with the new Fumir. We do a few mid Hakate cleaves, and like always we go back to our good old Zeo Fervor Ludwig cleave. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any questions, you can comment them down below, and let's get into the first attack now. So for its first attack, we're hitting Rockming. So for team 1, we're just going to use a Fumir Saria cleave. So our Fumir is on max speed. On book. Our Saria is on a Destro Torrent set, but she is slightly faster than normal. She's at roughly 210 speed. She has a lot more crit damage, and she's not going to be getting crit damage buff this time. And then just the rest into attack. And for the final unit, we're going on Hakate on the Rem Artie as her comment. The idea being that she's just going to get pushed up as soon as Saria kills something. The idea is that Fumir is going to S3, take away the lady, and it's going to push up the Saria because she's going to S2 then S3, and because it's an extra turn, Saria will then push up with her own passive. She'll S3, kill anything, or almost everything, and then anything that does live, the Hakate will be able to clean up right after. For team 2, we're just going to Ludwig cleave. We use this team a bunch of times. We're just Destro Fervor Ludwig on a free run Artie, a base, or close to base speed Harsetti on book, and a close to base speed Zeo on book as well. Idea being Zeo's gonna soul burn, Ludwig's gonna push up, kill everything. And yeah, let's get into this first attack. So an important note, yeah, we should still keep that speed. So important thing to do is we always do have to S2 first. It's because we have to proc the extra turn. That's the only way our Saria is gonna get pushed up. And then we can S3. And what this will do is this will take away the lady. And not only will they lose the Aureus buff, but lady won't get to take the next turn to push over team. So now our Saria gets to go. So our Saria can just click S3. And this should more or less just duke everything. Yeah, so we killed the RB. RB doesn't get to revive because of Hakate, and our Hakate can just soul burn S3 and kill the Ludwig. Yeah, pretty clean, pretty simple. Let's get into fight number 2. So for this fight, the Nodos is on Holy Sack. So like always, we're just gonna have to all in on him using Zeo and Ludwig. The other two are fairly squishy. So as the Ludwig S3 after everything should just straight up kill it anyway. And on the off chance anything lives, then our Harsetti takes the next turn. Pretty clean. I will see you guys in the next attack. So for this next attack, so we're hitting Yamazaki 83. So for the first team, we're going to be doing a mid cleave. We used this team previously as well. We're running a max speed mid with the Proof of Friendship Artie. This is the Yenya Artie. The idea being that because she does an extra turn, S2 into S3 will give you a double push with this Artie, and that will push up our Hakate to take the next turn. Now our Hakate is on a roughly 220 speed build, and just it's on Warfare plus as much attack as we can get. We are also running her own Artie just for the a little bit of set damage on the RB, and then the 50% CR. The reason being that a mid is going to S3 into the Hakate. So with the Swift attack plus her EE, after Hakate S3s, she'll be at 100% CR again, so she'll be able to clean up herself. We are running a very high damage RB, or sorry, not RB, Vildred on Symbol. He's good for both the speed imprint and he just does a lot of damage, as you'll see in the attack. But after Hakate S3s the RB, he'll proc the Vildred, and with all the pushes from the mid S2 plus his own push, he should take the next turn after. And yeah, so for team 2, we're going to be doing a Zeo Ludwig cleave. We've used this team a lot before. It is scouted, so I know this would work. We're using a Destro Fervor Ludwig on the free run Artie. We are using a close to base speed Zeo on book. He's just on Destro Pen, but although his damage doesn't really matter. And then we are using a close to base speed Harsetti on book as well. The idea being that Harsetti will lower everything to base speed, Zeo will take the first turn due to his passive, he'll soul burn, and then the Ludwig will then just combo soul burns plus his S3. It more or less will kill everything, anything that's still alive, our Harsetti will clean up. And yeah, we can get straight into this attack. So for team 1, We should outspeed. I'm fairly confident we outspeed. Although it may have looked close, I believe the speed RNG was in our favor. I think it was Kelt. But here we can just S2. We are going to be giving the Hecate our greater attack buff. This is just to ensure that she can enable the kill on the Arbiter Vildred, and on top of that, so that she can push herself back up to 100 CR. The Arbiter Vildred isn't insanely tanky. I believe he's roughly 18k, so this should comfortably kill. Yeah, 23k. Now that our Vildred gets pushed up, he can S3. He gets a crit damage buff as well, so now his damage is going to be insane. This should actually almost kill everything. Oh, get the polylift. So here we can just S1, and yeah, pretty clean. Pretty simple. So for this team too, luckily this time the Nodos is not on Holy Sap, which this means that we don't have to necessarily all in on him. The RNL is very squishy, it's about 9k HP. The Nodos is not too tanky. So what we can do is we can just throw a single Ludwig S1 into the Nodos. Then we can throw his S2 into the Renak. And then we can just press S3. The Renak is a little bit bulky, it's about 25k HP, 26 almost. And this just enables it so that ideally we just kill everything in one go. Yeah, clean and simple. I will see you guys in the final attack. So for the final attack, we're going to be hitting this Ram profile picture. So for team 1, we're just going to erase it again. We're using a max speed on mid on Proof of Friendship. We have a Kate in the front that's going to get pushed by the Proof of Friendship twice. She's on a 220 build, just a lot of attack on her own artifact. She is also on the 50% CR push. It's basically the same build as the last fight. And then a fairly slow open imprint Vildred with just a lot of damage. For team 2, we're just going to cleave this. It's the same thing as before. Just on a Destro Fervor Ludwig on Free Renardy, a close to base speed Zeo on Destro Pen with a lot of HP on Book, and then a close to base speed Harseti on Book. Yeah, I believe both these teams should work. This is the first follow-up. I'm fairly confident that it should work though. So step 1 is outspeeding, which we do. So we're just going to S2. S2 into the S3. We are going to S3 into the Hecate again, just so that she can get a 100% CR after the S3. This RB is fairly paper, so we should kill it regardless. It's only about 8k HP. This will proc our Vildred, which will then push up, and our Vildred can press S3. Yeah, pretty clean. On to the second one. Now this one is a little bit scarier than normal. The Nodos is on Holy Sack, but the difference is that this Renak is on Proof of Friendship, or sorry, Proof of Valor, and has quite a bit of HP. It's about 26 HP. I'm so confident this team should work, just because the amount of damage Ludwig does is insane. So, like always, since it is Holy Sap, we're just gonna all in on the Nodos. So it's the S1 into the S2. And then we just press S3. Ideally, we do more than half to this Renak. I don't know if we will, just because Proof of Valor does mitigate a lot. Oh, never mind. We are just the best in the world. Yeah, that's the last attack done. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any questions at all, you can either comment them down below or even reach out to me via Discord. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you so much for watching.